What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the JZ again, and we've got some exciting parts today. As you saw in the last video, we got the JZ all finished up. I also put a little filter on there and bits and bobs. But yeah, she is looking banging. We've got a little AC delete plate from SMT Motorsport. It's a nice little unit. I'll leave a link down below where you can get one of them. But yeah, it's looking super fancy. Ross is on coffee duty. Okay, freshie Driftworks mugs, mate. Freshies. But yeah, today we're going to be talking Fmic. So here is the absolute beauty. I have already opened this and put it on the car. So I'm not going to lie, not on the car, on the engine. I wish I could put it on the car already. But yeah, so let's reveal this. Are you ready? Ta-da! Jeez, look at that. That is fresh. Should we do some little B-roll? Let's do some B-roll. Look at this unit. This is, I've already put the factory G TPS on there. Bolts up lovely, perfect fit, of course. Lovely CNC'd bit of alley. The spring on that feels amazing as well. Lovely and grooved. Beautiful bit of kit. The welds on this are gorgeous as well. Look at the porting, beautiful. Look inside there. Whoa, it's like a bunch of ITBs. It's going to sound nuts. And it's got a port there, so you can add your idler control valve if you wish to run it. I'm probably not going to run it, but if you wanted to, there is a port there. And then there's a bunch of different vacuum ports there as well, so you can add whatever you want for your boost control, whatever it is. It comes with all new hardware, which is super nice. All the gaskets. Comes with all different fittings for your vacuum lines as well, different thicknesses. And it also comes with this beautiful fuel rail. So this fuel rail, you'll need injectors with 14mm O-ring on the top and bottom. I have some of those. This fitting is, well, you'll see this in another video. But yeah, we got some sexy fittings. And yeah, it comes with the little AN fittings on the end as well. Probably wondering why there's bits of cookie everywhere, but Ross just threw a cookie at me, little bastard. We also got another few little goodies from Fmic. This is one of them. Oh yeah. So we're going to be running the EMU Black from ECU Master. This is like the best value ECU you can buy, to be honest, because a lot of ECUs are crazy priced and these ones are really well priced. And you can do so much stuff with it. It's a sick little ECU. In the next video, I will be wiring this up and I'll do a video on showing you how you can do that. We also got from them this little, I say little, jeez, this beautiful air filter made again by Fmic. Absolutely beautiful bit of kit. It's going to be making all the nice sounds. We also bought Mac boost controller. We got ECU Master pressure sensor, which you can use for fuel or oil. We're going to be using it as an oil pressure sensor. We also got the ECU Master oil temperature sensor, and obviously your wideband. This is the Bosch LS9, I think it's, was it 4.9? I think it's called. And we also got from them the wiring harness for the ECU Master. It's basically just a pre-terminated coil pack. Pre-terminated wiring harness, so it's basically crimped on one end, so you only have to sort out the other end, but I'll show you all of that anyway. It's got a bunch of little bits, got connectors. But yeah, I will leave a link here to their Instagram. Make sure you go check them out. They do amazing products. They do all sorts of alley parts, so they make intercooler, piping, all different intakes. They do all sorts of things, and they're distributors for ECU Master as well. Super quick postage. But yeah, check them out. I'll leave a link down in the description as well to their website. And shout out for the support. These guys are awesome. All right, let's put this bad boy on the engine and see what she looks like. You guys ready for this? Jeez, look at that. Looks so good. It makes the engine look like a 1,000 horsepower engine. I mean, it almost is, but one day. Yeah, not yet. Look at that, it's massive, look. You didn't just say that. Right, let's put the throttle body on, and then we'll put the fuel rail. That voice went all funny then. Again, yeah. We'll put the fuel rail on, and then yeah, go from there. Because I need all of this on before I can make the wiring harness as well, because I want to have the injectors in to work out where to put all the cables basically. Let's get that put on. There we go, throttle body's on. I haven't bolted it up tight yet because I've got to take it back off. I'm just showing you guys how it fits. And then there's a bracket there, which I'll show you in the box, but that's for mounting your throttle cable on to go to here. And again, yeah, I'll put the factory TPS on there, as you can see, it's working. But yeah, now let's add the fuel rail. Alright, so we've got all the injectors on. We're going to be running 1000cc injectors. How does this go on? That way around. Put the little tabs in as well there that hold the fuel rail, and then just push them all in. I won't be able to do this with one hand, so I'll pick it back up in a minute. There we go, it's all in. Beautiful. I haven't bolted it all down yet because there's no need, because I'm literally just having these in for now to make the wiring harness so I can work out the length of all the wires, and then I'll probably take it back out because this won't be going on until it's in the car. We probably could leave it on and put it in the car, but I don't want to damage it, so we'll take it off and then put it back on, if you know what I mean. But yeah, looks beautiful. It is so nice. Look at that. Highly recommend this. Super nice quality. Don't worry, don't bother getting the Chinese replica ones. This one was only a couple £100 more than one of the Chinese replica ones, so you might as well invest it and buy high quality ones. Especially the throttle body is so nice as well. Can't wait to get some boost in this thing. She's going to handle anything you throw at it. We also got these engine mounts. So these are JZ2E36. You can buy lots of these in the UK, but these are from Excessive Manufacturing over in the States. I like these because it's got the little adjustable bit, same as the gearbox. So you can actually slide the whole engine backwards and forwards a certain amount, which I think will be very handy, rather than it just being solid mounted in one position. Super nice. These were quite expensive, to be honest. I think it was nearly £400 for these, but they're super high quality. I'm quite impressed with them, and they give you all new hardware, which is really nice. Right, so that's probably going to be it for this video. I know it's probably a super short one. I just wanted to show you guys installing the intake manifold and how nice this thing is. Today, it'll be in the next video, but I'm going to be making the whole engine harness. So expect that next. But yeah, make sure you check these guys out. Like I said, I'll leave the link down in the description. They're a super awesome company. They make such nice pieces, and they always support the drift community as well. Also, if anyone wants to buy the M52B25, DM me on Instagram, or leave a comment on the video and we can sort it out. Engine was running lovely. It does have, the loom is chopped, so you'll probably need a new loom, and I'm also going to chop some other bits out of it. So the actual engine loom, it's there, it's just chopped at the back here. But yeah, if you want that, DM me. Also doing bits on the engine bay, it's getting there slowly. Blake's been smashing his car out, he's doing all the seals. Nice. Completely remaking the whole chassis. the little holes so you can get spot welds in them.
Yeah, and then I'll stitch it down there as well.
Yeah.
And I'll put a little lap joint on that, and then it'll sit onto the lap joint.
Nice. That looks sick. And the little plate to cover up that random hole that BMWs have for some reason. And then you got a whole new outer seal as well, haven't you, to put on? So it's going to be fresh, mate. It's getting there. It's getting there. Many days of work, but still looks like there's like there's a lot to do. But I think once he's done all the actual welding part of it, all the rest will just bolt on really quickly. So yeah, we've basically got 3 broken BMWs in a row here now. Standard site for E36, isn't it? They will be running soon. Well, I mean, that one's technically not broken. It's still fine. There's all it needs is a window and some paint. And yeah, that will be fine. When that will get done, I don't know, because this is priority at the moment. And that thing. Ross is hard at work, obviously. Yeah. The beast, mate. Looking so good. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the engine. And yeah. I know this was a short one, but it's a big addition to the engine. Don't know if you heard that or not, but that was Ross talking out of his arse as usual. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out Fmic.eu, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.